Hi, Kedlands. I am struggling through the heat. Oh god, I just noticed I've got my stream up like 4 times. I'm struggling through the heat, but I'm surviving. We are back in Satisfactory for a bit today. I'm thinking of doing a dual stream, so in the middle we'll take a bit of a break. I'll probably be right back stream and come back with a different game I want to play, whilst we run this in the background a little bit. Today we're going to connect up the last bits for phase 1. So you can see all the work we've put in around here. I've got to build the last bits of conveyor belts. This is the Caterium line, so actually we can get rid of this. You can see I've got a lot of leaves in my inventory. I just did some biomass gathering. All the wood is backed up. Unsure about the mycelium. I did just put in 1,000, but I think I worked out I need over 3,000 for it to back up. But you can see, like, these conveyors end here, come there. Once they're connected up, we actually have all of the conveyors connected up. I just need to change it to gotta what's it called? Overclock some of the machines, so we can get that all sorted. I think just making sure that I'd unmuted myself. But yeah, nice and chill, nice and chill. So literally, because each one of these segments takes around 30. Ignore that, you've been playing for 4 hours. You can see how quickly we burn through our iron plates. So this is like 60, 120, 180, 210. And then it's all connected up. You can see that since the last stream I have changed how these go in, because I was doing them from like all the way back here. Then I realised it's going to just go really far out that way and there was just no going to work. So we've got it coming in and then up at the start of the plates, as you can see here. Start the foundations, it goes up and in. So each one of these lines will hold 45 in each one of those machines except 15. Each one of them outputs 7, and each row outputs 7.5 times 6. Each row is 45. I actually have a belt splitter calculator up on the other screen that will sort out the iron input for me. Because we need 140, so 72 ways, because we can't do 140 on one line. 60 and 110. That's what we need. Now, it's less. We're actually overproducing, which is good, because it should hopefully mean we don't burn out all our biofuel as quick. Because again, we've got... Ooh, that's quite a nice amount, right? We've got quite a bit of a stockpile now. There you go, you can see it all going in. That's the mycelium. You can see the wood is actually blocked on the lines. It'll occasionally move if it randomly burns one from running our slower machines. But yeah, it's going really well. I definitely think I have cooked for this first half. Now, I think we left last stream with 18 coupons. I did spend them all on building resources. Because as you can see, I'm out now, and it's taken a bit of time to get the iron plates. What have I done as well? I did some cosmetic changes. You may see it's empty here. I've built this out a little bit. We've got an extra thing on top because we have a lot of leaves. Obviously, there's a lot less wood in the system, but I'm going to try and back that up as well. You can see that we've just pumped out the last of our mycelium. Now remember, so it's 1,000, so that's 1,000 biomass, because mycelium goes 1 to 1. We input 60, as you can see here. 12 goes into 120. 120 goes into 60. Am I wrong in that? Holy crap, no, I'm completely wrong. Oh my god, we get a huge output of mycelium. And I've just bought so I actually managed to get into the swamp, and it is pretty good for mycelium, but it is very, very dangerous. I did almost die. Yeah, I hope you like the outfit. I'm shorts, I'm a bikini top, I'm in like a little... I can't remember what these are called. It's nice. It's nice and relaxing. Oh, this is backing up. That means all of these should have roughly 200 in them. Oh my god. That's actually amazing. That means we're at a point where when we turn this on, we've got full power capability with backlog to burn into. That's huge. But yeah, obviously I still need more. Because I need to run it for 15 hours straight, and I still don't think this would run for 15 hours straight with all this in the line. Right, let's go build some more conveyors on this line. This has been the most frustrating. I actually managed to get most of this set up pretty quickly. Because a lot of it didn't need it, but using these, because it doesn't use the iron plates, it just uses concrete. I bought a bunch of concrete, and then I've slooped my concrete production, so it made a little bit more. But these plates are just sort of killing me, to be honest, right now. Because it's right there as well. We do need to go around and go to some of the things and overclock them. I think I said that already. So we're probably going to go get on that today. In a minute. Ooh! I just got my prescription. Sweet. That's gonna... I think my prescription is gonna cost like 600 quid or something. I got it for like a long time ahead. Oof, I'm not looking forward to the price. Okay. We can... Boop. What is this song? I hear this one all the time. Lethal Company. Oh my god, I need 6 plates. Are you shitting me? That's... Oh, you know what we can do? Got a solution. Because when that's done, that's all connected up. And like, that's all of them. That is 14 Mark 1 miners all connected up via belts to 42 smelters. This seems like a lot, but because we're using under amounts of power, it's translating a bit better in terms of power usage in the long run. So if we actually just do this and I go, because what happens is this doesn't need plates, so we actually get back some of them, and you can see here we probably have 62 now. Yeah, I've actually just thought I could have been doing that this whole time with some other things and getting some plates back in other ways. Oh well. Okay, so the Katerian ones don't need doing. I think I did these ones over here. Yes, I did. I did the 3 that way. You see, I've tried to make it elegant because we've got so many different belts coming in. These, I think these will be moved in the future to try and condense these belts, because this is going to get mental when we get coal, bauxite, and everything moving around. It's going to get crazy, especially because we're going to have then output into factories as well. But yeah, I just want to run along this line in case I didn't finish it as well. I also need to run along the line because we need to overclock these machines. And there's another one we need to go to as well. So we have, it literally is all along this area. a bunch of iron all going into the same crack. Okay, this one. But yeah, it is currently 32 degrees in my house. It is very warm. And there was a breeze coming in earlier. It was wonderful. That seems to have stopped. That is a slug just waiting to be eaten. Let's go get him. Okay. Stand up. This slug over there as well, but I know there's going to be bad guys around there, and I can't be asked to deal with that. You'll see that as well, all of these are turned off so that they don't run any idle power whilst we're accruing, and then obviously we just sit not being used. So we have it completely off, but it's all on its own line, so all I need to do is connect one wire and it'll all turn up. This is actually amazing. I'm so happy that I managed to get to this point. Next stage is going to be fun because that's going to be adding in coal power. We'll get all the geysers and all the power like that going, because once we get geysers going, that's an extra 8,000 at max capacity megawatts. I'm thinking of doing the same, so say all of the... we can't discount the coal. All the coal in like a big area goes down to a singular plant and gets sorted. So we don't have tons of micro areas. What we do is we have specific gigantic factories for each bit. 9. I can't remember we started. I think we started with 21, so I might be done, but I'm gonna go double check some of the ones on this other line over here. But yeah, so we've got coal there and coal there, and I think we need to push it all to the coast and have a coal factory, because there'll be water right there. And then we'll probably use Mark II miners for the thing. Whee! Oh, I forgot all these were here. Got you here as well. I did notice in one area that I went into, there were like 4 ticks that spawned right in front of me. Like, so I am starting to mess around with the spawning in the game as well. Also, if it looks any different, I have upped the graphics to up 1 step. I just noticed that I could. Yeah, look at you. You're not slooped. You're not mother trucking slooped. I'm pretty sure that one is, but we'll double check anyway, because we don't want to miss one. Yeah, there's that guy there. Every time I walk past that guy, he gets really angry. It's quite funny. Yeah, let's do this one down here first. Ta-da! I didn't do this one. Which means I probably didn't do this one. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, these won't be floating forever. I'm actually thinking of every like 4 doing like a big pillar. Once I get more cosmetic options. And so we'll make it look good. That is the plan. We will make it look good. This was the first one we did as well. So like I'm thinking of even having this be like a tiny little bridge. For no reason other than pure cosmetics, but because again, I want this world to be something to be proud of. It's a really tough challenge, and I think if I half-ass any of it, like I was doing in the last run through, I was like, it's sort of good enough. I caught myself doing that a few times, and it doesn't feel as good as if I don't just beat the challenge, but I absolutely like destroy it. Okay, there's 2 up this way, and then that should be all of them checked. Because like I said, I did 3 off camera. We'll do the one next to the base as we go back there. We'll set up the splitters. And I think that's it. I think all I'm going to do is set up the splitters to split the iron down properly. I think I might have already done these ones. Yeah. Boing. Okay, and you are done. Amazing. Okay. So there we're at. When I connect this, that initial draw on power is going to look ridiculous. That doesn't look right. What's in the middle there? Look at that. Have I just only not noticed this now, or did I accidentally build something at some point? There. Whoa, hello, people shouting outside. Yeah, so you can see, like, heat. This heat's gonna suck. As you see, I have stripped back, actually what I built a bunch, just as, needed. Oh, that's what I was going to show. Look at me getting distracted. Oh my god, I got stuck then. We moved the all of our main stuff to there. Let me go show you. Ooh, breeze. Ah, oh, that feels amazing. Yeah, so we've got everything here now. So if I ever want to sync something for coupons, we just go to there. We've got the chest that I dropped down here. I'll eventually put some stacked things on shelves just in case. We'll set up shard and protein over here as well whilst the phase 1 is running. I'll just expand this bit out so that we essentially have a central place where I will go and do stuff. I did unlock or research some bits. Oh, that's it. I did some Caterium. Let's see if we can do Power Poles Mark 2 if we just do some more Caterium wire. I got the zip line. I think I'm going around finding some plastic whilst phase 1 is sinking. So I can do that because high-speed connectors are needed for the geysers. I think geysers need steel rods as well. In fact, I'm just going to Google that. The geothermal generators. Is that a resource? High-speed connectors, modular frame. We don't. Oh. Motor, high-speed connector, modular frames, copper sheets, and wires. I was under the assumption that I wasn't doing it because of steel thingies. So you can do this in phase 1. So I got rid of... That was weird. I changed the screen resolution on my stream and everything flashed for a minute. I was under the assumption it needed steel plates. It doesn't. That's huge. So all I need to do is go find some plastic and we can actually place down geysers in this bit as well. That's mad, because that means in phase 1 you don't even need to have the biofuel to finish it all. That's huge. Actually huge. Okay. Because you'll also be able to buy the high-speed connectors. You don't need to make them. But you do need a lot of points, which I don't think you're probably going to be able to get easy. Yeah, okay, let's just check this last one over here. But yeah, you can see these are all backed up. I don't know how backed up they are on the machines. Yeah, they're backed up in the machines. Oh my god. These are empty. These lines are empty, but they were backing up at the top. I might just try and go get some more mycelium before we even turn it all on. And let me look at my belt splitter. So essentially we have 45 coming in 7 ways. And we need to output 2 lots of 70, 160 and 115. Thing is, it comes off of each line of these. So how do I do this? if I just do like, because this goes back a ways as well. Like, okay, if I was to build foundations for all this, it would go back to here. Maybe I'm not crazy. Yeah, because we should only need the 3, and then we just have 5 belts. So this one's nice and simple. We can do this. Boom! And at this point we should have all 7, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in fact we can sort of be cheeky and get away with not needing that one either. Now the issue is that oh no, yeah, because I can just do this and then just do not that either. Why are you showing input? You see that out and you see that in. That's fucked. Okay. Oh my god, I hate climbing this thing. It's like climbing the fucking Tower of Babel. Like, this is aha, there we go. I don't know why it always defaults to that. Okay, I need more iron plates. At some point, we will need to do the trick that I've done up here. So if you place a thing, I'll show it in a bit. But this is a neat little thing. What's going to be nice is this iron. I don't think this iron is going to be impeded by hills. We'll be able to bring it just straight through underneath this, which will look really nice. Alright, let's go check on our plates. Because we've been doing some bits. And whenever I go get more plates, I stock it up with more iron ore. So I'm always trying to tick off and accrue more. Because you can see it's empty now. But we do have 200. Which, to be honest, is quite a lot. Okay, I will aim just to do maybe 2 hours of this stream, and then we'll come back late tonight with a second stream of the day. I just wanted to get some of this in whilst I'm doing it. Okay, I wasn't able to pick up 2. There's so much leaves around the entire map that 1,000 is nothing. Considering we've got 3 stacks of these that are full. I'm starting to think that you could do 2 separate lines of leaves, because you can accrue it that quickly. I love the word accrue recently. Okay, ow. Shit, that hurt. My legs stuck together with sweat. That's what happened. But yeah, we can essentially just keep going beep, beep. This one isn't too bad because you do have a very long build range. That is the end of the build range there. That is perfect. Okay, so then we need one of these and one of these. It comes straight down, so I'm guessing... Yeah, because I can line this up from down here. So I'm guessing it's going to be here. Is that going to be in line with all the other dinguses? How in between is it? Literally in the middle here. Ooh, I did it one forward and it didn't work. 58 plates. Oh my god. Oi. Clicking through all those fucking plates, aren't we? Right, let's go to the top then. I am going to keep this ladder here for access. Maybe, maybe we should theme some builds. Maybe I should try and look at how to properly build and we make this under Junon. Junon and under Junon for Final Fantasy. That would be fun. But yeah, look, we're at the top. And this is the fun bit, because you can see everything. Doesn't load in the vegetation from this far. I haven't completely stripped that area. Same as I haven't completely stripped that. But you can see the infrastructure needed. But it saves us power and fuel of doing tractors. Tractors are useful, I will completely say that, and there is really no reason why I'm not using them. But yeah, I like this because it sets up infrastructure that you can keep using. We've now got power going throughout this entire region. In fact, when we turn it on, we can go get a hard drive from another thing. I don't know whether to do this to the geysers as well. I probably won't, but I will want something in the future. 50, that doesn't even do one. Okay. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, ba-da-doom. Okay. Oh, I was thinking of taking part in the GMTK this week, the Games Jam Toolkit. I think it's on the 14th, but I might have the date wrong there, actually. Thinking about it, I think I've got the date wrong in my head. Game Jam Toolkit Jam, because I think it would be really fun to just do a Game Jam on stream for once. I think this would be really, really fun. I do want all of this area to be lit up like heavily. Anywhere we have something built, there's lights and everything along there eventually. I just love how phase 1 is a challenge in this stuff. Like, I know that's one of the things that really attracts me to these sort of like challenges or playing the game this way is you've essentially handicapped yourself for a fun reason, right? I know you're not going to reach on 34 plates, but how many do we need? 70! Yeah. And then 30 odd. We need a lot more plates. Okay. Okay, we'll flip through a bit as well. I think, you know what, I think I'm actually going to do a lot of the splitting just around here. Okay, so if I just quickly show you this. Boom, this is our splitter setup. That's what I'm currently going to aim to build. So 3 of these come in and we split them. No, I think I should do... but it splits like 3 ways. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the fucking ass. If I show you... Like, these need to be further apart. Unless I stack them. I don't know. So the graph renderer guy is mermaid. I don't know if graph is better for my brain. I think it is. It's the exact same thing, just slightly differently coloured now. So if we work back, we need essentially, I forget what goes to what. So we have plates that need the 60, bars need the 110, and the screws need the 140. So these screws need the 140. So these need the 72 times, right? And we should really have it from here. In fact, it's just like one plate, and it's like, oh, you're missing a plate. It's like, oh, you mother. Annoyingly, I've started streaming, and I've started to make the toilet, so I'm probably going to need to go do that in a minute. Okay. There you go, 80 something. I think I'll chuck some more in this, and we'll do the splitting, because it's going to take some logic. That means we'll accrue some plates, and we'll be able to set it all up to go. And then we can turn it on, and that is a historic moment. Because that is essentially turning on our first factory. That won't ever turn off. We will keep those plates going after. I think I might sink them for a bit. Because even though we need them for the next phase, we need 100,000 for the next phase. And if 5,000 takes us 15 hours, this setup isn't worth it. Because that's 200 times more of what we need. Okay, let's just go. This shows I'm not currently using it. So we're going to go this way. Oh my god, I forgot to put the iron in. But yeah, one of the other things we're going to do, because we're going to have a bit of overproduction of power, we do have some wiggle room to automate some bits. So I want to get some of that sorted ahead of time. Come on, land. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so we need 72 ways here. This needs the 110. And then, annoyingly, because we're going to loop it all the way around, we'll do 60 from there. Okay, so let's look. Because 60 is here. 60 comes from a merger. In fact, we can even push the 61 back a bit if need. Because it needs to go over that way. So this should be 60 coming out. This is actually also a merger of 2 5s. 15. Okay. Yeah, so let's this one seems fairly good right now, because if we drop down a merger, for 115, we then just need 2 of these straight from the smelters. Two of these straight from the smelters, so that's 2 lots of 0.5. Then this last one is a merger going into it as well. And this is going to be 25, which comes off of one of these splitters. Now, one of these splitters being 45 going in. Oh, breeze. You're gonna hear that quite a bit. Okay. Does that make sense to do that? No, I can move this a lot closer. Because even though it is coming off 3 times, we can do something about that. So I could put it here, right? And then this goes into this merger. So that's 15, because this is splitting 45 3 ways after we do got to figure out where to place this, because I'm thinking already this is going to be 5 going in. So I just do this here and this. That's horrific. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Missing iron plates. Of course I am. Ah, no, sorry. I'm being dumb. That's not how I want it. We actually want a splitter first, because we need to get the 5s out. It is 3 5s we need. And I actually think doing this so that other 15 coming up here it needs to go to this 60 in some manner. I think that makes sense. That would then come out there. So this is 5s, so I need 2 5s going into this, which would be that one, and then we'll get rid of that for now. Now, this last 15 does need to go into a merger for this guy. Slowly working it out. Just getting it set up so that we've got the even mounts for each bit. Makes sense. I don't even know if this is all too worth it, because we've got such an... Oh no, because we don't have the power on the lines. I was thinking of doing a manifold so it just slowly fills it all up, because we had excess, but we don't have the ability to do that easily. Oh my god, another bit of breeze. Being spoiled. Hey, Sparky! So I'm looking at a belt calculator right now. We are turning on the factory. I'm currently building a splitter of 7 lots of 45 belts into 60, 270s, and a 150. If that makes any sense. 157. Hey, we should be able to do this for a bit. Oh, I could just do this to show stuff off. Because I've built infrastructure to each of the miners, so each one of these has a belt on it, and it all funnels into here. Other than these 2, which funnel into here. Ta-da! Been putting in the work. Okay, so I need to do that button. It's not floating, it's connected. It won't be floating in the future. Once I get the cosmetic stuff, we will solve the floating problem. Currently, we don't have it. And too steep. Look at this shit telling me it's too steep. Look how fucking perfect that is. And in fact, if I just change it to default, it's fine. Okay, so that's all set up. So that is our 115 line sorted. Now, Meiji. No, because I need 3 inputs. Merger here. Yeah, let's pull it forward a bit if that's... Because that's the 15 that's going to go to the 60, so... and the way to BFFs for drinks and bands. Nice! Why is there people in your subway? Just beat them up. Legally, they can't do anything if you just beat them the fuck up. Don't quote me on that. If I do it this way instead, what I can do is I can bring this up by 2. Or even just 1 actually, I think. Because we're not looking too crazy. 1. Look at this! Ah! That's quite nice belts. And that comes in and splits 3 ways into 3 15s. We've got the merger going there. So... I have just noticed I might have fucked this up a little bit. And might have to change some of these inputs. But that's fine. This bit's the easy bit. Like I should have built this over. But we have 115 done and we have the 60 output started. So we have the thing here. We actually need another splitter. Splitter? Splitter! Okay. Does that make sense? No. Because if we just push this back a little bit. In fact, let's push this back even further. Ray splitter. Because the 2 inputs will go into that. The last input goes into this one. Like... No! Okay. I can solve this. Because I am a fucking genius. So this needs, because this is going to be 5, we then need to just go bonk. No, come on. Fucking connect. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Boom. Nice. So that's the 2 5s going into there, which means we can actually do this. Yeah, it's a merger of only 2. We don't need that now. Okay, so that's 115 and 60 done, and now it's just the 270s. The 270s just need 2 mergers and a direct input and a splitter and some other shit. So this splitter here is a splitter of 45. Now we've only got it going this way the once into that one. We need to put this Huh. Wait, what the fuck? I fucking built something wrong. Okay, so this is the splitter here. And this is 15 going in. This is... This is the wrong merger. You're going to the wrong motherfucking place, bitch. Because you need 3 inputs of 45. Oh, come on. There we go. That section space overhead. And then this last one needs to go in there as well. Which needs to likely go up and above. Ah, look at that. That's nice. It goes right up against it. Okay, because now this is actual train spotting. I made it to peak autistic YouTube Shorts music feed. Actual train spotting. Hell yeah. Sounds like a vibe. This now needs to come up to here and back around to there. Okay. Now you split, and you are a splitter as well, which means you need to go back into a merger for this last one. So this is now correct. This is now 60 coming out, and that is merged incorrectly. This is a fucking mess. How are we looking? Oh, we got plates for days. We haven't. We got plates for about 20 minutes. I've got a load of ore in there. I'm not even going to bother to go to the other bits of ore. Okay, so let's expand this further. Hell yeah, concrete over everything. Okay, so so these 270s, what's quite nice is we can probably move these back because these ones aren't too complex. Yeah. Okay, and it just needs 2 mergers. I've noticed these are a little bit easier, and these only need 2 inputs, so I can mirror these to some degree if I build right. Okay, so these 2 are just going to be the that makes sense to do? I don't think it does. I think I've got a better way. So this is going to be a direct input. In the middle of the block next to it. Turn in the middle of the block next to it. Whilst we've got room, we need to utilize the room. Okay, so behind each of these is another merger, but these take 3 inputs. So I'm going to move it back to here to go that way, because this should just miss that. We have one last 15 left. Split it into... So I'm getting stressed because I'm fucking losing where I am with this shit. Okay, splitter. 45 splitter. Splitter, 45 splitter. I read it wrong. This splitter is the 15 splitter into 5. Which we can do this for. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. So it's right there. Now, the other 2 inputs of this are from 2 other splitters. So we have 1 splitter coming in and being divided out 3 ways. And then one of them is going into here. One of them is a pain in the fucking ass. Okay. I can do this. I can build if I want to. I can leave my friends behind. Okay. Yeah, that 15 will go into there. Oh, it's only this one. Oh, sorry. I thought there was 2 I was splitting off. There's only 1 more that I'm splitting off, which means I can actually center this. And we've got this one going into here, which we will mirror into... Is it this? No, 1 more over. Yeah. That's 2 lots of 15 coming out. Then this needs to split again and output one 5 that way. Fuck off. Okay, in fact, can I just do it straight down to here? There's a way to do this, and my brain is tweaking. If I do this, then this, are these aligned? No, but I can do this. And then the other 2 go into there. Done! Well, yeah, done. I've just got to line... Okay. 2 70s. 60 and 120. 2 45s going in, so this is the 1 thingy, this is the 60. I don't think I made room for the 60 to come in. So let's go quickly sort that. God dang it. Let's make a ladder. This seems like a good place to put a ladder. So this is what we need coming in. So let's make a hole in the floor. Let's do this. That. That. That's out as far as I can build it for now. And I'm just going to slap on the Be Right Back screen so I can go to the toilet. And I'm back. Okay, so I left that on pause. I should have left it going for the plates. Running out of that. I need to go top it up as well. Make sure to stay hydrated, bitches. Down here. Let's grab all the bits. Okay, and that goes into there. Amazing. Okay, so we can tie in the 60. I really hope I've done this right and haven't like miscounted any of this shit. Okay, 60 goes into there. The 115 goes into there, which is just a split and split again situation. I fell. If things start to clip like this into the dunes, I usually just build it out, because things clipping into the dunes looks really cool. Better than the grasslands, because it's like, yeah, of course the sand's flowing back in. Okay, yeah, so I can do this here. You can hear next door playing in the garden. Okay, and we drop that into there. That's there. Ow. Screw up. Okay. And one last splitter in the middle of the two. I don't know. I guess I'll put there. Now, this is 115 coming through. Because 45, 45, and then 45. So this is actually a Mark II. Ta-da! What if I do this? I should trial a couple of little things out. If I do this, and then we put a splitter here, and skip in, I'll output the other two this way. I can do that. Ooh, that might be an easy way to get these two in. But we need, guess what? More plates. 68. We're definitely going to be drip feeding this last bit. Pain in the ass. Bum, bum, 70 divided by 3 is 35, then it's 5. 22.727. Yeah. So each one of these needs 68. Again, I've only just clicked. This is 70 now. Ah, I don't think I filled up the limestone last time I went that way. But I think this is empty. Okay. We need... I don't need Satisfactory calculator open because everything is actually now running as intended. We're going to go to... Pig step. Yeah, I have no concrete in here. That's so annoying. Okay, and then that all goes into there. Kids out back shouting. I know we got dogs barking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I think we've got enough to where we can do this little neat trick again. So we just go down that way. We flip this one around, and then we go splitter. I might have to shut my back door. That dog's very loud. And then we just go to default because it'll do a little wiggle line. And then we go up to Mark 2, which is nice because we have all of the shit needed for that. Okay, conveyor Mark 2 onto there. Conveyor Mark 2 long. And onto there. Okay, so these are all now connected up. All I actually need to do is connect these lines up. But we should have like 7. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is wrong, I think. Why are you only splitting 2 ways? Huh? Because what are you splitting into? You need inputting from here. Yeah. Okay, I didn't see that. That was the right way around then. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's 6, 7 on the end. Sweet! Now I just need concrete. Ah, that's a good little bit of concrete. Ta-da! Okay, and then these. Oh, that's still not enough because we haven't even connected up the last one yet. I'll bring that one down now, I think, because that's like the next biggest input of plates, and then the other ones are just breeze. Tiny drip feeding ones. Okay, so the last one goes here. All the way up to there. No, I've built it one too far back. I have not. Why aren't you connecting? Is it because I built the top of it already? That might be why. So let's get rid. Let's put a conveyor hole in here. What the fuck? You see that? Okay. That's going the wrong way. Oh my fucking god. I hate this. I hate... Ah! Hi, Ava! I hate. How are you doing today? Are you surviving this heat? Other way around. That's the way around we want. That's the way around we want. It is currently 33 degrees here. It's cold. What? You're lying. Oh, I'm insanely jealous if it's cold near you. Let me check. It is 33 degrees here right now. Holy shit, I'm jealous. I just self-raised the posture check. I knew. God, you can actually probably see down here. I'm getting lines on my stomach from bad posture. Okay, so what do I do now? I need to build more things, which means more plates. I need to build the thing at the top as well, actually. Do I have enough? Yes. Up the ladder. Posture check is straight back, shoulders backwards. That is the feminine pose. That's how you pass. Wait. This still doesn't look like rain falling. It looks like little beads of dirt falling on my face. Up the top. Straight across. Boom. And then we're building that into there. Boom. Now we got all those set up. Amazing. So... how many roughly do we need to just get to here? 30 each. Okay. That one is essentially going to go at the end. And then we're going to split them all off. So I think it makes sense that we just go from there to split. Let's drop some more limestone into the thing. Getting like quite a nice little cool breeze here today. Like, I had the back door open yesterday, not a single bit of breeze coming in. Today, breeze coming in. Okay, up, down. How did you run out already? 74. We need more. Give me more. I'm glad I'm doing it this way, not waiting, because we wouldn't have been able to build any of this if we were waiting on just the very base low amounts, and we'd be burning through so much power as well. Satisfactory really is like it's the chill base building game. Then this sort of challenge is the take the chill and hit yourselves over the head with a maths hammer. Okay, that goes in there, and now we're just going to wait on that. I will take the sloop out of there and drop it into one of there, so we make a tiny bit more. If I had another sloop, that would be even better, but I do not. That's 162. We can live with that for a little bit. Let's take you out of here. Let's go back. Back to where am I going? It's here. Okay, so brain power failing. This will be the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a bit with the okay. Okay. See, this is dumb. It's... You can see even these two are slightly turning. It's literally straight. And... That ain't... It literally puts a bend on it. I don't know why it started doing that. Okay, so these four... essentially needs to be like... What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then... We'll, oh my god, can it just fucking make them straight? 80s governments be like... yeah, so we'll do... Back my pretties. And then 4 there, and we'll turn these all round. Now obviously we have those three. Those 3 will come around and just bloop in. And then that's all set up, and then once that's set up, I can turn on the plant and start making it for 15 hours until it's complete. The 15 hours bit is annoying, because you'd want to turn it on and it would be instantly done, but it is not. Literally stuck on just pure input. There's nothing else to it. Let's see how much leaves we've burned in the whole time we've been doing this, because I bet it's not even 200. Oh, it's 240. I was wrong. But bear in mind, the leaves take 120 going in, so the second that there's room to take in leaves, it'll take 120. Yeah, roughly. It needs that much in the constructor. Yeah, so let's turn all these on a dime. Go there. Go there. Go here. Go here. Oh my god, this waiting on plates is killing me. Is there anything fucky I can do? I think there is. Okay, concrete foundation. So we've used concrete, but we've got back 73 plates. That's how you do it, bitches. I really like this shawl type top. It's really nice. It goes with a lot of things. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh, I've got the Mark II. So I could have made some of these Mark II because we're still only getting a set amount in. But I didn't do that. See, what's this about? This little wiggle. Okay, so you will go into that. That's nice and easy. I've got 2 last lines to sort. Oh, I really can't wait to turn this on. And then for the last bit of the stream, because we're going to do 2 hours of Satisfactory now, I'm going to give it a break and come back tonight. Different game. Words in my brain go, we will probably just go and try and get some mycelium or something, or just do some general tree chopping. I really do wonder if I could just build another line of the leaves. I think that's it. I think that's where I've messed up, is I could have done that and I haven't. The fact that this is like half full makes me very happy. There's now a new dog yapping. That's different. Okay, let's get rid of the bits. Yeah, let's do this one as well. Okay. And then let's drop that in there. Oh, I've got 20 Mercer's Fist for no reason on me. And 11 thingies. Yeah, I forgot to put those back in, didn't I? We can also drop those in, and we don't need Caterium wire. To be honest, we don't need the thousands and thousands of leaves on us as well, but, you know. We can take this exact one coupon and buy 200 iron plates.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus fixed stock value.
Those are at a bit of an angle, which bugs me slightly. But they're at the same angle, so it bugs me a little less. Okay, that's a bunch of plates. That was what I was doing to build most of this, and then I ran out. So... oh, wrong one. My bad. And then that one will try to go through, so we'll go to there and then in. That's it. That is the entire production line built. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, there's so much barking going on in the background. I don't know if it's even being picked up by the mic, because it's quite a good mic. Oh my god, I'm so scared. So all we need to do is plug this in and it'll work. Now, where do we plug it in? I'm getting very, like, nervous. Because this means I now need to make sure it stays full of biofuel. Let's just go back a bit. Yeah, I don't know where that actually connects to anymore. Oh, it just goes through the ground. Okay, so I could essentially say, get rid of you for now. And we build you up here with a mirror on this side. We then plug you back in. And now, you see this, we were producing at 2.3 megawatts. No wonder why we haven't used any of the shit we've made. And I think this bump up that's okay. I missed it. We can actually see this is on its own line here. So it has a max consumption of 1,185. So we're going to click it in. And now all of the miners have turned on, hopefully. So we should see this one produce in a second. There we go. And that's very slow, right? It's on a Mark 1 belt, and a lot of these are going very far. It's going to take a second to actually build the lines up. Now what we want to see, which we can, is all of this is on. I don't know if the smelter on. I don't actually think I connected the smelter line up to power. So we'll go do that quickly. because it comes out the bottom here. And I remember I did do that. That's actually going to annoy me. I've been building them all on the edge like that. Okay, so now we have a much larger max consumption. Now, because none of those have actually ran, it thinks that each one of them is going to use 20 megawatts. Hence why we've jumped 800 for the 40. That's going to come down a lot. But all of that is going to stop burning more. Because it thinks it is needing that much. You can see we're consuming 800 megawatts now. Which I think is, to us, mostly miners. We should see the Caterium miners working as well. Yeah, they are on. Again, it's going to take a hot minute to fill the lines. In any degree. But you can see it's working. These are only set at 30. Because we only need 60 Caterium coming in. So, like I said, let's go let's go collect some mycelium whilst this is all working, and we will go check the far back ones to make sure they're up and mining as well. Because once it's all in, like, we could sit there and watch the first ones come through, yeah, but that's going to take a good hot minute, and instead I can come down this way and I can be like, these are running. I can see that there's things on the belts. I can see that there's things on the belts over here. So these are all running. That's what we want. But you can imagine we've just been doing that for a good bit and it's only gone this far. So we're going to be able to go get a good little bit of mycelium and some other biomass. I'm thinking of even throwing out all of the leaves that we pick up at this bit, just so we can get wood mycelium. Yeah. Okay, so let's take these down, because you can see we get a little bit of resources. It's not the best. I think we do mainly get wood. Yeah, I think you do always just mainly get wood from chopping most things down in this game. Not wood, leaves. Okay. Oh, you know what? With half an hour, we might even be able to. Half an hour left on the stream. Might even be able to see the first smart plating get put in. Okay. Yeah, so imagine like a playthrough where everything is pure nodes. The pure node side of it would make it so that instead of it just being 45, we'd be able to double that in the same way to 90 and get much more throughput from the miners for using the same power in the miners, that is. Let's kill some guys. Oh, I got him. I ran at you too. Now the trade-off then is you have more resources, so you have to build more factory. But that's where you build more things for less. And so then we wouldn't need the sloops. So if you're doing this not on impure, you don't really need the sloops to produce the same amount. You just build more things and you can get the same amount, 15 hours for me. But I'm fairly certain you can do it in even less time. just with biofuel. And in fact, now looking that you can get geothermal generators at phase 1 with the things, I think there's a lot that can be done that I haven't fully looked into. Now remember, each mycelia is exactly, it's not even that, it's like 5 biofuel. So if we're inputting 12 and getting 60 out, that is a 1:5 ratio. So yeah, every mycelia is 5. That's a wonderful, wonderful number. So glad I did the maths again on the biofuel that showed that sleep was worth it. Because I was slightly wrong in the first time. But also I didn't think you could get that many sleeps early game, and then realising there really is no limit on it at all. Made it nice. Let's try and get 1,000 mycelia and then head back. Because we're already at 600 odd. What should you get from mining these up? 9. That's not really. It's still some. Oh, we ran out of biofuel. That's hilarious. Okay, I guess we're heading back anyway then. Let's see if any of the iron has actually got to the smelters. I am seeing some green on the smelters. No, I'm not. I'm seeing green on the biofuel. I'm still seeing nothing on the smelters. So ignore me. I am completely wrong. Okay. So let's head back. 830 wood we're going back with as well. Now we're putting in 24 wood. So for each wood we get 2.5 solid biofuel. Leaves is a bit of a weirder one because I can't be asked to work that out in my head. We're putting in 120 and we're getting out 30, so it's like less. But it's on. Everything that I've just spent 2 streaming days building is now on and running. And you can see all these are on and running as well. We will be burning through the biofuel we've collected, and it will go quicker than we think. This isn't just an automatic. We can leave it straight away. Like this will be eating. So, mycelium in, wood in. And yeah, we can put a tiny bit of leaves in. Yeah, look, some of those are definitely yellow, some are green. One is red, which means it's not connected up properly. So let's go sort that. Luckily, it's only the bottom, one of the bottom ones that's red, so don't have to climb as far. Oh, look! This is actually the first ones on the line as well. We're doing it. So happy right now. Okay, the red one was on the second row, wasn't it? Yeah. So why are you red? Why are you red? Oh, maybe it didn't get a recipe. That might be the reason why it's red. Yeah. Hey. So yeah, you can see some of these lines are now being filled. This one, well, you can see that the iron ore is making its way there. This one is a longer one. It comes from quite far out. Let's actually see how close it is now. Oh my god, come on. There it is. So you see the lines will take a little while to saturate. but then once they are, it will just run, which is great. Now, here's the question mark in my mind. We're obviously going to be burning through the biofuel quicker than we were before. That's pretty much just a given. But, I mean, you can already see our max consumption's high, but we're only utilising about 1,000. But we've got a capacity of, so this can make over 4,000. Because it's not going to burn the biofuel on a one-to-one basis. It will burn it as needed. So, like, I don't know the actual burn rate of our systems, but look, oh, we've got stuff going in. Oh, and look, this line's getting some now as well. And obviously, this is 2 different lines. So, oh, look, we can even see this one filling here. In fact, we can see the edge of the render distance for them. That's awesome. Again, I really don't like the fact that they're wonky. In fact, I am going to be a bit facetious here. Is that wonky? Is that still going down? No. Okay. I actually can't tell anymore. My brain might be making up, but I think that's better now. Yeah. Oh, look, we're getting it through. Oh, it's wonderful. Now, just because of how I've tied it in, some of them do come from further away ones. It's all, like I said, saturated. The weight, don't really mind. You can see that this one's slowly coming in now as well. This does also mean that we're probably going to produce some of the first bit. There we go. It is making screws. We've obviously been making the Caterium already, because it's just been running away. And again, we are producing more than we eat at the first stage. Oh wait, have I... Oh, look at this. I almost fucked up. I almost fucked this up. 72. It needs a Mark II conveyor. All the way in. I almost cocked that up completely. But look, it's just waiting for iron plates now. And it's made the iron plates. But yeah, all of these should have some form of screws going in. Now it is also... I am dumb. Oh my god. I haven't built this correctly. 45, 45, which means this needs to be Mark II as well. Okay, we'll do this bottom bit and then... But I'm glad I'm noticing this now. We're going to give this all now a big double check over. Because we really don't want bottlenecks like that. That's going to really screw us over. So yeah, each of these... And we do have a lot of these, so I'm not worried about running out of reinforced plates. Because all I need to do is go over here, and there is some in a chest. In here, in here, in here, in here. Don't get worried then. I might actually be out now. No, I had a bunch. I'm just not looking in the right places, clearly. 3.6. Yep, so these are being made at 13.636. only 54. So that's all okay. You're being made at 9. You're pumping out at 72. You're going to back up a bit. But you are making reinforced plates now. I don't think you've made any more yet. Nope, so we're going to see the first reinforced plates coming out. And you can see it made 3 that split perfectly. You can see that these eat power. And you can see this is where our power will jump up. When these run for the first time, it will go 75 to 200. And that's going to go, that max consumption line is going to shoot up. So yeah, you can see here our consumption and production perfectly match. I have noticed we've not got any iron rods yet. Did I not link this up? Or have we just not got any coming in because of lines? I just think we hadn't had any coming in because it's these last 3. So this is going to start feeding now. Look at this! Okay, I don't need to run around actually. We've literally got a drone. So, this can only go so far, so let's see how far it can actually go. So we've got another line coming in here. The fact that I'm not seeing this bottom line, I didn't mean to take a picture then, yet is a little bit worrying. I can't lie. I might have to go check that. But then we'll have all of this coming in. You can see this is all just ticking along and working. It's actually beautiful. You can see that the ones that have been on the longest have almost like a regular pattern to them now. And the line is full. Like, look, we've got screws coming in. Iron bars now being made. Iron bars are being made now, I think. Or at least they're going to be in a second. Because when those are made, we get these in here. Now, that one, there is... Let me... So, there is one right up here that we're getting iron from. That might be the last one. But I am unsure why it wouldn't be visible yet. So we're going to walk back along the line and see if there's an issue with it, because maybe I've screwed up somewhere. And instead of waiting a bit longer, being like, oh, it definitely isn't here, I might as well just go check. See, annoyingly from this angle, I can't properly see. These 3 are all full, which is wonderful. Look, that's all good. These 4 are all full as well. So it was just because it was further away. And that is the last one that's going to be getting resources. Oh, wait, there is this line here as well, which, by the looks of it, is... Which is the last one. Yeah, it's definitely this bottom one. That's the last. Which I think is the one that's all the way over there then. It does do a bit of a loop. Amazing though. Like, this is huge. I'm noticing that one's yellow. Why would you be yellow? Because you should just... make... Let's go up and check. Oh my god. So again, we are only producing these at 45 per minute for the iron ore. That's all good. Yeah, you're yellow on here. Because you're empty, because you come from that way. That's why. So you're ready and raring to go. You just need someone to tell you. And it's going. This view is satisfactory view. That is cool. Show settings. Hell yeah. Okay, so we do have some items on all the lines now. We can see that the iron rods are also now being produced. It really won't be long until we see 1 out of 5,000 hit. Okay, so that's conveyor belt Mark 2. We've got no slowdowns on any of this, no. Wait, I think the only reason why we're getting a bit of a slowdown there is because it's just not got the rods or anything yet to make the bits. But it's getting there. In fact, we can see that this one's made something. I think we can see that all of them have made something, actually. Ooh. It's going to be any minute now that we get our first made. I think it's just a couple of rotors we're waiting on. But again, all of this is split, so it will make all of them. We're not waiting on manifold on like tiny items. We're perfectly splitting and running at the same time. So you saw all of these ticked on. See the rotors coming through? That's because we've split it all the way down. So literally the second the iron ore comes in, it is being split perfectly, just the same way as this. You can see the mycelium there, slowly filling up the lines still. That means it's still actually being produced as well, which is mad. I think this is a really good indicator as well, because if any of these lines ever go empty, we know we really need to go do a collection. Oh, here we go. A collection session. Here we go. And it's not just the one, it's all 3 at the same time. I'm so proud of myself, I can't lie. This is great. Produced. Here's our first boys. And then that one should be finished in a second. Got it! We got it! Big one like that then. So we're making them at 10 a minute. So it's 15 hours we're going to wait for this to be done. I really do just want to see if we've got enough biofuel in this to just run it for 15 hours. Here we go. It's going in. Yeah, get in there, you slut. 1 out of 5,000. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, how many hours is that for the first one to go in? 24 hours. That's an entire day. That's an entire day. What the fuck am I doing with my life? But look, we're already making the next lot. Because we've got 10 a minute. So you can see those are ticking through. See, we've got a lot more crap on the line. Oh, wait. I've just noticed another bottleneck. 70. I don't think I replaced these right. That's why this one's backed up a bit. Okay. That should be better. There is no better feeling than, like, turning on an entire plant all at once. We're already at 3! Oh yeah, we know that. We saw them anyway. Look. It's beautiful. I don't know why this one's full, because that would mean 60. Yeah, look at that. Boom, boom. These big ebbs and flows of it all. That's going to be something to keep an eye on. This last line will have... Yeah, you can see that it's coming in more now. We'll have everything there. There should be... iron on all of them as well. Yep. Actually amazing. Actually peak. 10 out of 10. Okay. Sweet. So it is literally now just a waiting game. We're already at 10. We are consuming biomass and everything like that. We just have to sit around and wait. I'm going to leave this running for a bit and see how much biofuel we do use. See if maybe one of these lines goes empty. Maybe the mycelium will stop. Will go dead because it's not saturated. Because you can see how quickly this is actually being eaten here. Because if the mycelium goes dead, I think we lose more than this and it would turn off. But again, all we need to do is essentially turn off the plant, turn off all of this, let the biofuel run to fuel itself, and then turn it back on. It is not the end of the world, luckily. And we're already at 17. Look at this. Right, so that is going to be it for this stream. This will just run in the background, and I will be back later with a game that I've selected out to play in the evening when it gets a lot cooler. So, take care, have fun. That is phase 1 started and running. And when it's done, we'll move on to phase 2 where things get a lot more fucky. So, take care, have fun, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.